in Notion, you build out your workspace using pages and content blocks. To create a page, you can hover over any team space or section. So if we go into our private section, we'll just hover over that. We'll click the plus icon and you'll see here, this allows us to add a new page. When your new page is added, you'll see that it looks a lot like a word processing document. If you click in and you start typing, you'll see that it acts a lot like one too. Now, while this looks like a simple text document, everything that you add to this page is considered a content block. Think of content blocks like Lego pieces. You can combine them and rearrange them to create exactly what you need. To add a new content block in Notion, you can either hit enter on a new line, hover over and click the plus icon, or you can use slash command on your keyboard. And this will open up all of your different content blocks. And there's all kinds of blocks to choose from. We have our basic blocks like our headings and bullet points, checklists. You can add another page, so you can add a sub page within a page, and you can do that infinitely. We can have call outs, quotes, tables, dividers, and then we have some Notion AI options, some media options, and then databases. And then we have our advanced blocks, some collaboration options, and then embeddable tools as well. You can either scroll through these to add the content block you like, or you can get familiar with the / command. And typically this is just doing the / and start typing out the content block you want to add. For example, we could do / image, hit enter, and now we can add an image in here. We could do / web bookmark and add a link in here. We can also do / to-do list and add a task list in here. Now, if we wanted to rearrange these on the page, we can either hover over the content block and drag it side by side to our desired location. We can also click in and do / columns, and we can create columns. So let's take our tasks and we'll add this into one column. Then over here, we'll just add text. And in the instances where we add subpages, let's do / page to add a subpage, and we'll just call it subpage. You'll see in the top left-hand corner, there are breadcrumbs guiding you back to the original page. Now, these are just some content blocks. Notion allow you to add embeds from over 500 plus external products. And with this, what this is doing is taking all of that fragmented information across different tools and pulling it into one single accessible frame of reference. Instead of switching between apps you can bring your Google Drive files, your Figma designs, your product data, and your team communication all into one space. Now, your action step for this lesson is to create your first page in Notion. To do this, you're going to go to your private section, add a new page. We're going to call this My Home. And then under that, we're going to add some content blocks. For example, we could do / divider, and then we could do / call out. That's going to bring us a call out box. We can always change the emoji here. I'm going to select this plant, and I can also click on the 6 dots. That's going to bring up all of my content block settings, and I'm going to change the color background to green. I'm going to click into the call out and add some text. A trick is if you do shift and enter, it will create a new line for you. We can then do / H2 heading, and I'm going to type tasks now. Practice using headers. And then underneath that, we're going to do / to do, and we're going to create a task list. Our first task is going to be watch course videos. We can then click enter and add a new task. We'll call this one complete practical exercises. And our third task is going to be ask questions on any area I'm unsure of. Perfect. Now it's your turn. Go ahead and create your first Notion page, and I'll meet you in the next lesson where we take this knowledge up a notch. This lesson has been part of our Navigating Notion series. You will find access to all links and resources in the description below. And if you have any questions at all, please do leave a comment. I'm here to help. If you'd like to continue watching, I recommend this one next.